Speaking of selections to choose from, though, talk about this Vermeeren collection. Jordan, take it away.
I got to say that if you were to walk around, there's always a craze in the art world. And right now, it's metal. People love metal art. And it's everywhere. And when you're the largest dealer in the world, you get to be very selective. You know, so we're out there and we know metal is so hot right now. So we're very selective. You know, we've only got a handful of people that we think stand above their peers. And that's who we choose to represent when we're the biggest. Now, of those people, I think the reason that separates them from the pack, like Vermeeren, is their understanding of the metal. Vermeeren owned a construction company that specialized in demolition. He knew how to destroy things. He understood how much pressure certain woods, certain metals could take. He understood how to dispose of certain things. He understood reactions with chemicals. And he walked away from that lucrative construction business and wanted to focus on creating, not destroying, but he destructs it to create it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and of course, we just sent our film crew out not long ago to capture Vermeeren working, and Dave did a great job interviewing him, but he uses fire, he uses chemicals, he uses torches. They literally, if you take this piece, he calls it extreme abstract, he could never make another one of these. He couldn't make it come out. It's not possible. You could get the chemical reaction, the burn, the reactions, the paint. He couldn't do it. So this is something that is so unique that you truly know you have an original work. And people absolutely love the Vermeeren works. And in person, he's been doing fantastic. He's had sold out shows with us. Online, I want to reiterate, the reason we have someone here on set that works with your concierges to send you videos are for things like metal. The JPEG in your catalog doesn't do it any justice. When you see it in person, you start seeing how it changes, and you can see how the light and the reflection and the grinds all come to life. That's why we have someone here to send you those videos. So don't be shy, especially with the Vermeerens. I was here a few months ago, and I only get to do this every couple of months now. I won't be back until our big Thanksgiving hurrah. We always do a big Thanksgiving auction.
I'm going down with you.
Correct, and it's going to be a great weekend. So I only get to come every once in a while, and I'm very excited. And I usually get to select which weekend I do, and it's not an accident that I chose this weekend because I love the diversity of the collection, from the masters of Picasso, Miro, to the up-and-comers like Riddell and Ziggy and Vermeeren. We're showing you new, to the icons like Peter Max. I think this is one of the most well-rounded collections you're going to see. I want to show you something real quick. Can we go a little wider on that just for a second? Now, you will notice his signature, which is super sexy. He uses a special iridescent paint, but he signs them all on an angle because every one of his abstracts, you could either, depending on where you need to put it, you could hang it vertically, or you can hang it horizontally. That's on all of them, not just this one. That's why he signs them all on an angle. So, oops, there we go. So that you can see that. So some are going to like that. It's a different painting now, isn't it? So that now you're seeing this wonderful horizontal extreme abstract, as he calls it, or vertical. And again, once you walk by it, you're going to start seeing it morphing. You're going to start seeing it changing. It's just unbelievable. They come to life, literally. You just put a light on them and they come to life. So just to give you an idea, this is one of the biggest pieces. This is one of the largest pieces, and it starts at $12,600. So the collection is great. They start in the low $1,000 range. And they get upwards of this price point. We have 5 published originals in this collection. We've talked about the importance of published paintings. We've got large ones. I want to have a look at this small piece over here. Look at this. Even though this is much smaller, it still has the same impact. I mean, this is an awesome. And again, obviously with blue, it's going to strike a different emotion than red. But look at the piece, how it just comes to life. Look at, you seen that movement? That's going to happen every time you walk by it. Every time you walk by it, it's going to change. It's going to reflect. It's going to absorb. It's going to live. It's going to breathe. It's going to talk to you. Hopefully not talk to you, but this is something, again, that get into it. I'm telling you. And some people are going to like the green ones better. Some people are going to like the blue ones better. Some people are going to like the red ones better. We can't really make a recommendation with Vermeeren because they're all original. It's just a matter of what you like. It's just a matter of which one you like better. That's which one's the best one. But that painting you're looking at right there, that's $2,700, the starting bid. $2,700, the starting bid. So again, I like his price point. I like his art. I like his understanding of metal. And he's a good person. That kind of helps. When you like the person, it's easier to like the art.
Yeah.
things are happening, and he's doing really well. So I think it's a great artist for Sunday. But this is why we have someone on set. I've seen Jean-Dre in the back filming probably at least a dozen of these Vermeerens. I think that's where he is right now. So if you want one, a little video of left to right so you can see it moving and you can see it in person, because if you like it in the JPEG, wait till you see it on video. If you like it in the video, wait till you see it in person.
Yeah.
Like, that's where it gets real. So ladies and gentlemen, remember the name, Jeff Vermeeren. And what I love, you know, he's actually, we talked about Renoir being a descendant of his great-grandfather, Renoir. He's actually a direct relative of Vermeer. And when his family moved to North America, the name changed, but he has a direct link to Vermeer. They gave him a private tour in the Rijksmuseum of the Vermeer section. Like, talk about a cool lineage.
I had no idea.
Yeah, a lot of people, he doesn't like to boast it, and because you know he likes to stand on his own, but
he should boast that.
I know. So, you know, if you tell me things, I mean, and then I'm going to say I'm not going to tell anyone, and then I come on TV and I tell everyone.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm like Jordan, like Jerry, you know, he's going to come in and hit me with a chair, like, you told me you wouldn't tell anyone, Jordan. You told me you wouldn't tell anyone. But yeah, he's a direct relative of Vermeer, direct descendant, and pretty cool. So the art is in the blood, put it that way. And Vermeer, one of the great artists of all time.
It's kind of one of those, nature versus nurture things. We talked about, Alexander Renoir. Would he have been an artist if his last name's not Renoir? You know, who's to say? But there's certainly something in him that compelled him to pick up a paintbrush or a palette knife. Vermeeren, very likely the same thing. But we're to keep it moving along. I do want to say that when it comes to the Vermeeren, we actually have these special platforms for our easels. So as soon as the Vermeeren section comes through, we're going to swap to the platforms where we could actually turn them side to side very fluidly so that you can see, so we're not tipping them forward and trying to figure out the best way. We figured out the best way, and we'll be doing that for you to give you the full show. Of course, we're doing that because you're in a stagnant position, seated looking at the camera. The camera's in a stagnant position, but you're going to get that entire feel as you walk by it every single day. Pretty incredible.